Welcome to the Halifax Learn to Camp road trip. Every summer, we work with Parks Canada to take people just like you camping all across Nova Scotia.
This year, we've made it our mission to bring to you the very best people, songs, and outdoor activities. So grab a s'more and sit back and enjoy as we travel across Nova Scotia to the very best Parks Canada sites. In this episode, we're going on an adventure in Kejimkujik Seaside, where we'll find our friend Gabrielle and get our hands wet digging around for the invasive European green crab.
Hi, welcome to Kejimkujik Seaside here in Nova Scotia. My name's Gabrielle and I've been running the Coastal Restoration Project here on our shorelines. We're dealing with an invasive species, the European green crab, and I'm wondering if you're interested, do you want to come look under some rocks and seaweed with me, see what we can find? That's great, come on. So why are green crabs such an issue? That's a great question. They're an invasive species and they're actually from Europe. They're called the European green crab. So they came over across the Atlantic Ocean and landed in North America in the waters that ships hold in order to stay stable when they cross the ocean. And so these were the little larvae and the juveniles. And the juveniles are baby crabs, and this is the kind of habitat that we can find baby crabs in. But it's really the adults that are doing the most damage. They eat everything. They're eating clams, they're eating mussels, they're eating anything they can get their pinchers on. But today we're going to look for the juveniles or the baby crabs, and this is really great habitat to find them. So what do you think? We're going to find a juvenile under here? Nope. Maybe this one? Nope, but I did find part of its shell. So that means there was a green crab here. Let me get it out for you. Just a part of its shell. That's how big they are in this intertidal zone. So they're no bigger than a quarter. And they can actually change their color to anything to suit their background, which is really cool. And I found something else. Who likes chocolate milk or ice cream? Anyone know what this is? That's Irish moss. So Irish moss is actually harvested all up and down the coast of Nova Scotia, and it's used as an emulsifier, or in chemical terms, that means keeping things together. So in ice cream, they keep the flavor attached to the dairy part, or in chocolate milk, they keep the chocolate attached to the milk. So I really like that we have Irish moss. Oh, I got a good feeling about this spot. Look at the seaweed. That's the holy seaweed, it's a garum. And I would say there might be a crab under here. Oh, there is. Look at it. That's what we're looking for. That's a juvenile green crab. They're in the process of shedding their shells, and that means they're growing. So green crabs, any kind of crabs or any kind of snakes, have to shed their skin in order to grow. So that's what they're doing. That's why he's not moving too much. But this is great habitat. Okay, so we spent a bit of time looking for green crab, and we found a couple. We actually found a molting female green crab. Take a look at that shape on the bottom, that beehive shape. That means it's a female. And then we also found a little juvenile again, but see the camouflage on its back? That's how they can hide so well. Thanks for coming on our little adventure. I really enjoyed having your help today. It was great to find all the little treasures we got, and certainly the green crab here down on the beach. Just a note though, if you're finding green crabs outside of national parks, take a log on to the Fisheries and Oceans website. They actually tell us what to do when we find invasive green crab. And if you want to become a citizen scientist, you can actually go to iNaturalist and log some of the information and help our understanding of the green crab population in this area. So thanks for visiting Kejimkujik Seaside, and hopefully I'll see you again on another beach adventure. See ya.